to Geek again, back with another Formers Friday. And we are still here because my buddy Dirt shipped me a whole bunch of awesome Transformers. I'm so excited to go through them. And I wanted to wait, but I couldn't. This is the one I was most excited about. This is Alpha Trion, and this is his vehicle mode. And I'm mostly excited about him because I've always wanted to see Alpha Trion made into a toy. Because we never got him in the old toy lines, like G1 and all that. We saw him in cartoons and comics and stuff, but we never got a toy until now. I think we got one other before this, and we got a Creo minifig of him, but we never got a full-blown figure that's as epic as this and did him justice like this. And he's a Titan's Return, or Headmaster, whatever we're calling him. Here's his little guy whose name I don't remember. I will put it in the text somewhere around here. But, yeah, he's got a Headmaster. This is his vehicle mode. This is a kind of spaceship mode, and I really like how the feet of an alternate mode act as part of the landing gear. And I think that fin, I don't know if it's supposed to be part of the landing gear or just there for cool looks or something, but it's there. And he's got a bunch of pegs so that the guys can stand on him. And so I guess he's some sort of space aircraft carrier, which is cool. I like that a lot. And this thing opens up as a canopy, kind of. So, like, my guy can fit in there or in there. We're not going to mess with that. One thing that does bother me a little bit, the instructions specifically say that the sword goes here and his gun goes here. But that looks weird when you compare it side by side. So we got a gun on one side, or a sword on one side, and nothing on the other side. That just seems strange to me, but I can't complain because I'm so happy with this figure. I am... The only problem I could really think of right now is you can tell what his other forms are. Like, he's got claws that are built into it. Like, here is a claw. The landing gears are claws. And if you look at it hard enough, you can see animal stuff that doesn't look like spaceship stuff all over. But other than that, I really enjoy this thing. And so many of the Titan's Return stuff rely on the fact that you are probably going to have other head characters to use as like little guys. Basically the human counterparts, or at least as far as size goes. And I'm kind of okay with that. I like that. I wish I would have left the Headmaster characters that, or the Titan's Return characters that are just little heads with little like accessory things. I wish those would have been just new characters, and then whenever they made another figure like Blaster or Soundwave or something, don't give those heads a new name and just keep those as the same character or whatever. But I can't really complain, and this is me just going on a rant, I guess, but that's enough for this form. So let's go ahead and take a look at his second alternate form. Right, here he is in Beast form, which I really like a lot, because this character is, or this figure is, kind of encompassing a lot of Transformers history. We've got Headmasters, we've got the old G1 cartoon show, we've got Beast Wars, and also, I just love everything about this figure. And we got the Headmaster, obviously, who can again hop into this canopy and jump in, and fits in pretty good. My one concern with this figure, or with this transformation, there's two problems I have with it. Number one, this gun really, in the instructions, there was nowhere to put it in the direction. So I just put it in the one place there was like a hole for it. And then the sword acts as the tail, but it's really, really barely holding on. I'm trying to be delicate so it doesn't come out. But yeah, it's so easy to come out. It's really sad. But that's the only gripe I have with it, and it's not enough of a gripe to hate this figure. I love it so much. And something about a lion with a horn just makes me feel like it's all mystical or something. I love it so much. I can't see too many problems. There's more positives for me than negatives about this figure. And there is one other problem, but I think it's like a wear and tear issue. Like, one of these claws likes to fall off a lot. So let's go ahead and take a look at its robot mode. here he is in robot mode, Alpha Trion, and I love it. I tried to show a close-up of it, but it wouldn't let me, but you plug the head in, and every time I tried to plug it in, it would trigger on its own, but there's a button on his chest that has that pop up, and I love that. I wish that the thing that holds that in place would be stronger so that it wouldn't go off whenever you're putting the head in. But he's got the gun, which can also act as like a spot where another headmaster can sit. He's got the sword, and I just think he looks... He's got this leader presence about him, which he should. Alpha Trion was once an Autobot leader, and I love it. And I'm just excited to actually have this character exist. And this was the claw that was acting up, so that's why it looks weird sometimes. But he's kind of hard to stand. His feet are a little weird. They don't like to... They're extremely flat, and unlike a lot of other figures that we're seeing lately, they don't have like interchangeable ankles or anything like that, so it's really hard for him to stand up straight. But I just think he's awesome. I love the lion's head mane, shoulders, and the sphere on his chest, and all this stuff. Just everything about him just looks massive and epic scale. And I don't know. I love this guy so much. It's so much fun. But that's really all I've got to say today. So that's it for this week. We've got, if you want to see more videos about Transformer toys or any kind of reviews on action figures, comic books, video games, all sorts of fun stuff, you can check us out at thepopculturenetwork.com. We've got a 24-hour hotline, which will be scrolling up sometime now. Dirt does some podcasts and comic reviews and all sorts of stuff. We have an email. We're on Twitter and all sorts of stuff. I'm spacing right now. I'm sorry, guys, but there's a ton of ways you can reach us, and they're all scrolling if they haven't already. And if you want to see more of my personal videos, right now I've been doing a lot of Let's Plays, but I'm trying to get back into the older videos. So hopefully that'll kick in pretty soon here. You can find my stuff at youtube.com/thegeekreviews. So please go ahead and check out my stuff. And, well, that's it for this week. So until next time, for the Pop Culture Network, this is The Geek, saying good journey.